everybody. Happy May. I hope everybody is well. This is Bill the Geek broadcasting live from Mazatlan, Mexico. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. We got a new setup this morning. How you like this? We jamming. We reorganized the studio. We had NBC's designers come in and check out what we were doing. They said, you need to redesign your studio. So that's what we did. We like this shot much better. We've got a lot going on this morning. We put up a couple of new videos this week, and we've been rocking the world. Woo! We put up a Maryland video about how she moved from Edmonton, Canada, down to Mexico, how that was going. And then we put up a video about living black in Mexico. That video was rocking, baby. I got more comments from that video than in my entire life here at the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. The setup is new. I'm going to spin around here. Keith Hannah is in the house. We got that girl in the house. I didn't anticipate this new setup, so I have to look over here to see who is in the house. We have okay, a lot of echo. You hear a lot of echo. What would that be? Is anybody else hearing a lot of echo? Anybody? Let me know. Tell me if you're hearing echo. Let me know. Okay, yes, echo. What would be causing echo? Oh, what did I do last time when I heard echo? Oh, wow. I think a different microphone is active. Okay. Okay, let me unplug. Let me go around here and unplug this other microphone.
Test 1, 2. Let's go in there. Important. Your audio test 1, 2. Good idea to shut down, start over. We are waiting, no worries. Okay. Oh, yes, there is sound. There is sound. Okay. Okay, what's going to happen if I'm getting ready to click a button? It might cause problems. That's okay. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Woohoo! I'm back. Just like James Brown. Woohoo! James Brown is back. Woohoo! Woo! Right the heck on. I don't know what was happening with all of that. Let me click a couple of buttons here. Boy, I'm sorry, you guys. Wee, man, that was some wild ass stuff going on there. Let me turn on some stuff here and see if everything is still working. Wow, that was a trip. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. We're back in. Good morning, Brian Maiden. We got to thank you guys for being so patient. I don't know what was going on, but we back. Do not touch anything. Okay, Zen Maiden in the house. Miriam, we see you well. Never be sorry. Oh, right on. No, woo! We got a lot going on this morning. Woohoo! We're back in the house. Katrina the Maker in the house. Brian Maiden in the house. MCC in the house. That girl in the house. And Kelsey McMartin in the house. We got all kinds of people here. I want to do a brief. We're about 14 minutes behind schedule right now, but I do want to do Stony Star God. Hit the like button, everybody. We got 43 people in the house. We have a lot going on this morning. We interviewed William Stoneman this week. And he's a real trip. William Stoneman has been holding out on us. I interviewed him. His interview will go up to tomorrow morning early. He just came back from Guanajuato. As far as my plans go, I'm going to Guanajuato with a good friend of mine. We're leaving Thursday evening, I believe. We're going to do some exploring. So when I heard that he had just got back, I wanted to interview him so that he could give me his ideas of what Guanajuato was like, and what I found out from him. And he lives in Tennessee. He's in Kingston, Tennessee. William Stoneman, and he sent me a bunch of pictures. I interviewed him for 30 minutes. It was a hell of an interview, but he's been holding out on us all of this time. This guy has traveled all through Mexico, and the video comes out tomorrow morning. Here are some of the places he has traveled in Mexico. It's all in the interview. He's been to Cozumel, Cancun, Guanajuato, Playa del Carmen, Guadalajara, Sayulita, Puerto Vallarta, Chapala, Ajijic, Mexico City, Querétaro, however you say that. I mean, William Stoneman has been all over. And I'm just going to show you some of the images that he sent us from Guanajuato, and it looks like a beautiful city. I can't wait to get there and look around. He said the place is very hilly, but it's an excellent interview. He provides a wealth of information, and I'm so happy that I got a chance to do this interview with him. But back to you guys. If you're new here, if you're new here and you have questions about living in Mexico, moving to Mexico, If this is your first time, hey, uh, if this is your first time, let us know where you are. Are you thinking about moving to Mexico? Are you thinking about living in Mexico? Are you thinking about visiting in Mexico? Yesterday, we did an interview. Ernie Baca he has the No Bull channel. Ernie Baca on the No Bull channel interviewed me for like an hour and 15 minutes. Very good interview. He says that will come out sometime next week. Keith Hanna says, yes. I'm clicking the wrong buttons over here. Yes. He says, Keith Hanna says, yeah, I'm moving to Mexico. When you gonna do that? Okay, so this week was a very active week. I've got a bunch of clips for you. And let me go see, let me find, okay. We went to, I have a friend here, and the friend's very active. We've been going a lot of places, and this is just in Mazatlan. And I'm going to show you 4 or 5 places that we visited last weekend. I tell you what, you moved down to Mexico. Uh-oh. What's going on? You moved down here to Mexico, and there is stuff that you can do like all the time. Oh, look at here. William Stone just decided this morning, San Luis Potosi on the September calendar. And in this interview that will come out in the morning, William's Mustache Stone Man is going to tell you how old he is. You will never guess his age. And San Luis Potosi was my first visit to Mexico. I loved it. That's how I fell in love with Mexico. Linda Malillo. Good morning, Bill. Finally settled in after our move to Mazatlan exactly 2 weeks ago. And speaking of people that are new to Mexico, a couple of newbies that just showed up to Mexico. Let's see here. Where are they? New to Mexico. Okay. Rudy and Sheila. They've only been here 3 weeks. They just moved here from Las Vegas, and they contacted me, and they are so excited. They wanted, there they are right there. Rudy and Sheila. They've been here for 3 weeks. They're having a blast. We went to a fabulous place. They said, hey, and they're telling me about places I've never heard of. This is on the Malecon. And this is at the very end of the Malecon. We went to this fabulous restaurant. In fact, they took me out. They invited like 6 other friends. They wanted to see the sun go down. And this is what it looks like when you're walking into the place. Mazatlan, everywhere in Mexico, they decorate their restaurants and their entertainment centers so nicely. But Rudy and Sheila, I'd never been to this place before. This is like a 5-minute drive from where I lived, maybe a 30-minute walk. I forget the name of the restaurant. And this lovely lady right here is asking me to come in and join the fiesta there. But you have to check out this view here. This is the restaurant, and this is a Tuesday afternoon around 4:30. It's half full. And by the end of the day, the place was just packed. And look at this view of the ocean right there. And let me go back to, let's see here. Here you go. Look at that view. This place is right on the ocean. and I wouldn't want to be there in a hurricane, but our view was really nice. This is what it's like to live in Mexico. We can't do this in Ohio. Ohio, that's not happening. That is not happening in Ohio. In Ohio, you can go to a restaurant and get a view of the cornfields, or maybe just some flat dirt, something. Maybe you get to see a tractor going down the road. Maybe a real treat in Ohio is to see some Amish people with their horse and buggies. But in Mexico, it's not like that. Okay, I got to switch over here. Brian, welcome to Mexico. Oh, now here's what I didn't say. Also, this week, let me move this mic way over there. We have a special guest here this morning. This is really funny. We have a special guest here this morning. Last week, I talked about a guy that I went out to. He took me out to lunch, I think, and his name is Michael. And he's only been here about a week or two. He's moving into my building, and he's the guy that counsels people committing suicide in the military. And last week, his parents were here. And the first time I met him, he talked about his niece, and her name is Sienna, and she is joining us here today. To my understanding, Sienna is 9 years old. She's in 4th grade, and 4th graders are my favorite people in the world. So Sienna, I just want to say thank you for joining us all, and we're very happy that you are here. And we interviewed Michael, your uncle, I think it was Thursday afternoon, and we will put up the interview with him later in this week. He's been here a couple of weeks. We had lunch on the ocean at a place called Tony's, and it's a short interview, but we just talk about what he is experiencing in his new place in Mexico. He is so happy. I'm telling you what, people move down here and they just end up really being extremely happy. Let's see what's going on. I moved the setup around, and I didn't think, well, with the setup like this, maybe what if I go to this camera? With a setup like this, I can't see this computer over here when I'm talking, but we'll get it all straightened out. Okay, Brian Maiden saying, well, he's been around the block here quite a bit himself. Okay, Don Clay. Let me go over here and see what is going on. Okay, Morgan Jones. Hola, bro. Bill from Sacramento. Headed your way in September. We'll get a hold of you real soon. You do that. R.O. Barton. I've been watching, listening to you and Mariana for a couple of years and have sold house and everything, and will be leaving for Jocotepec, I would think, in a couple of weeks from Nashville. Come on down, R.O. Come on down. Katrina the Maker, really enjoyed your last video. Thank you, and thank you for your comment on that, Katrina. Yes, that video was a rebel rouser. MCC, just bought myself an ATV and riding it around town and the mountains. You don't even need license plates to ride around. Don Clay, what's he talking about? Thank you, Brian. I hope to see all of you in Mexico soon. Thank you. Great talk with you, Bill. Yeah, drop me a line. My email, you can find it at the bottom of FAQs at billthegeek.org. Okay, so here is an adventure that I experienced last weekend. And let me see if I can find this. Here we go. Now, at the very top of this image, this is the highest point in Mazatlan, to my understanding, and they call it the Lighthouse. And you can see where you start down there at the bottom. You take that little road that's in the center of the screen, and you get off of the taxi or out of the car way down there, and you can vaguely see a little path that goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And we went up there last weekend. I forget what day it was. We did so many things last weekend that my head is still spinning. But I tell you, what happens is you start off with a flat sidewalk, and I think it took a half an hour to get up there. I think I almost had 4 or 5 heart attacks. And so you walk and you walk. It's like 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes on this flat sidewalk, and it's all uphill, and then you get to steps. There are like it's like 420 steps that get you to the top. Okay, now hold on a second. And I think I showed you this clip. This is from a restaurant. I do believe that this view is from a restaurant called La Morea. And as we swing around here, we're going to see all the boats and everything. This is life in Mexico. And there's the lighthouse right there. Same image, but this is a video. So we go up. It seemed like it was forever. I think this was a Sunday afternoon. And we get to the very top, and there are all these people up there. And looking around at some of these people, I can't believe that many of these people could make it to the top. I mean, these people don't look like athletes, and all of them, I know it took even the fastest people like 40 minutes to get up there. But Mexicans really enjoy nature. They really enjoy exercise. And just think of the ingenuity it took to get the lighthouse way up here. I don't know what year the lighthouse went up, but once you get all the way to the top, I'm going to show you now the views from the lighthouse. I mean, this view is spectacular. We're at the top of the lighthouse. I mean, it was awesome. And now I'm going to say in the middle of the screen, you're seeing Playa del Sur. To the left of the screen, you're seeing the Malecon downtown centro of Mazatlan. What a view. The walk up to the lighthouse, take some sandwiches and a lot of water with you. The 3 major hills and mountains in Mazatlan. You saw them all. It was awesome. It was totally awesome. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Oh, let me look over here. Let's try this. Let's go over here and see what's happening. Don Clay. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, everybody's real friendly here. Come back all you want, Dan Clay. Thank you, Brian. I hope to see you. Okay. Yes, we did that. Padlock 39. Greetings from Albuquerque. Sorry I'm late. Happy to have you here. Everything's been going perfectly before you showed up. We're just happy you're here and in the groove with us. Russ Shrewsbury. Allergies kicking my butt in West Virginia. Might need some Mexican sea air. Beautiful lighthouse. The lighthouse is the bomb. And Brian Maiden, yes, I gave Brian Maiden like $50 last week, and I asked him to tell everybody to click the like button. We have 46 people in the house, 26 likes. Thank you for sharing your appreciation. Okay, now on a side note, I have to go shopping. Jack Webb, my older daughter is in the nurse anesthesiast program in Charleston. Cool beans, Jack Webb. And speaking of medical care, I have a friend that went to the gynecologist yesterday. I think it was yesterday. No, she went to the gynecologist like 2 days ago. She's around 46 years old, about that. So she's been to the gynecologist throughout her lifetime. She's a professional, has a master's degree. She's not a nut. And she said that this was the best gynecology trip she had ever made in her life here in Mazatlan. They had equipment that she had never, ever seen in the United States. And she came down here from Phoenix. She's only been here a month. She said that they inserted a camera in the area where they were working on so that she could see the inside of herself and they could tell her what was going on with herself. People think about, Mexico is backward and people can't get things done and all of that. But she said this was the best gynecological visit she had had in her entire life. And this girl's really smart. She's like a rocket scientist, smart. But I thought I would bring that up. But let's take one more view. Let's see. Let's go back over here. And so we're up there. And then this is pretty cool. I hope this works. This should not be a long clip. This is a 47-second clip. And this is the lighthouse, and the sun is getting ready to go down. This clip has 30 seconds left. But in a second, you're going to see this group of people come. And they didn't want to get in the way of the camera. And they were so polite, and they said, "Oh, no, we're not going to do this. You're taking the picture." And I said, no, get in the picture. That makes it even better. And here you go. The sun is going to go down. Even this lady wants to take a picture of the sundown. That's just one of the many things that we explored. We have 3 more things that we are going to explore with you momentarily. Let's see now. Okay, we got 53 people in the house, 33 likes. Here we go. I'm clicking the wrong place and the wrong buttons over here. Brian Maiden. The hospital I was just in, the curtains are from 1938. Didn't even have slippers. I'm telling you, man. Medical care. Also, the woman that went to the gynecologist, she said it was really cool because out in the waiting room, they had a big sign with a price list, and it showed her all of the things that they did and how much everything cost item by item. It was like taking your car in for a car repair. You go into this car repair place. They got Well, if you want your brake change, you want an oil change, here's the price for that. You need a lube job, here's the price for that. The United States, they don't do that in the United States. They just get you in there and then woo, then the price just hits you. You're going to find out what everything costs sooner or later. All right. Now, I had a little accident this week, and I think some of you that have seen some of my videos know that I have a fetish about toilet paper. And I really do miss one of the few reasons I go to Costco, or that I went to Costco, is to get the Kirkland toilet paper. I mean, it's soft and everything, and it's the width that I like, that I'm accustomed to in the United States. But they don't have Costco here, so I've had to use this stuff. I've been using it. Look at that. What's it called? I don't even know what it is. Royos. Facial quality. Facial quality. Oh, that must be good. Let me open it up. Facial quality must be good. If it's good for your face, it must be real good for what you really need it for, right? Okay, so here it is. Let's look at it. Facial quality. So I bought some other toilet paper. I don't know, about 10 days ago. I was with that girl at Walmart. And, I put it on the roller and I started using it. And, check this out. Okay, here's the facial quality toilet paper. And here is the toilet paper. Here's the toilet paper that I bought by accident. I had no clue. Look how tall it is. That's as tall as toilet paper in the United States. And if this little short toilet paper is facial quality, well, this is much better. And I tell you what, I got to give them some advertising right here. You can see I'm almost out. This is called Cottonelle. Hard to see. Cottonelle Elegance. Cottonelle Elegance. And I bought this at Walmart. I'm telling you, man, you come down here. Maybe you can't find Miracle Whip. I can live without Miracle Whip. But I really like my really thick, soft facial quality, tall toilet paper, not the short stuff. So if you can get to Walmart, you can get the nice quality toilet paper that you're accustomed to in the United States. Okay, so I really wanted to bring that up. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Let me look at my list here. Oh, it's cloudy today. Right now, it's overcast. It's probably about 80 degrees. It's starting to feel a little humid. Had to turn on my air conditioner last night. Also, this week, I got new tennis shoes. I have size 12. What's Miriam talking about? This is my other neighbor. She's close. Use it without perfume. I don't know what she's talking about. Also, I wear size 12 shoes. You can't buy. You can, but at shoe stores, when I was in Guadalajara, in one Saturday afternoon, I went to 5 different places to find size 12 shoes. Nobody had any size 12 shoes that I wanted. And I just got in the habit of going into these places and saying, what do you have for me? You can't just look around and see what you like and have them bring out a size 12 of everything that they have. That's not happening. Mexicans don't have size 12 shoes. So I started ordering all my shoes through Amazon. And yesterday I received a brand new pair of tennis shoes. And I'm going to wear them this afternoon. Yes. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. I still have some more video clips. Chris, great to have you in the house. What's this? Miriam, I hate the perfume toilet papers in Mexico. I wondered why my bathroom was smelling so wonderful. Do they have unperfumed? I mean, you guys just asking me, do I look like I look for? Well, I'm not working for them. I'm just telling. I don't know. Let me smell this. Yep, this is definitely scented. Yeah, that's scented. That's the short. They're both scented. Whatever. Okay, scented. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, they're scented. You got you beat, Bill. Size 13. That's funny. Size 13. Yeah, man. So anyway, I ordered my tennis shoes. What? I ordered my tennis shoes through Amazon, and I think the last 4 pairs of shoes I've ordered through Amazon, and I use 2 Amazon services. I use Amazon Mexico, and I use Amazon United States. Some stuff Amazon will not ship to Mexico. So you can jump over to Amazon MX. Your account is the same. They have your credit card information just like the US. And many times you can get it faster by ordering through Amazon MX. Yes. Oh, we got a bunch of people. We got a bunch of people in the house now. Okay. Unscented. Miriam. Walmart own brand is not perfumed. That is. Oh, thank you. I'm just gonna make a video about toilet paper. I bet that's the video that's going to get me 1 million views. Toilet paper in Mexico. Metabamba, it's extreme. Oh, look at this. oh, people didn't say anything about the whole broadcast. Talk about toilet paper, and they come out of the woodwork. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Don Clay, Bill, you're crazy funny, just open and transparent. What a line. I had an accident. Toilet paper, great stuff. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's go back over here and get back to some videos over here. As you guys know, I walk 5 days a week. It's like 4 or 5 kilometers. Usually I walk in my neighborhood. I live up near the marina. I guess I'm in the northern part of Mazatlan. It's about a 15-minute drive on a good day to El Centro. But this week, let's see. Oh, come on here. Okay. So this week, I had the pleasure. Oh, come on. Where is that clip? Yeah. Oh, okay. This week, I had the pleasure of walking with a friend in El Centro down the Malecon. And here you go. So this is about 6:30 in the morning. It's about the middle of the Malecon. And you'd be very surprised at 6:30 in the morning, 6:20 in the morning. There are hundreds of people out here jogging, walking, riding their bicycles. And it's very refreshing. It's nice and cool. A little breeze here going. But beyond that, I have to say something kind of that I wouldn't suspect. Another thing that you can't do in Ohio is this. These surfers, they're kind of hard to see, but they're right in the middle of your screen. You're going to see them in a minute. They're going to emerge out here. There they are. There's two of them. Surfers. This is downtown Mazatlan. One of them falls down. You can still see one in the middle of your screen riding that white wave. And this is at 6:30 in the morning. There's like 50 guys and gals out there surfing, boogie boarding at 6:30 in the morning. I tell you what, we can't do that. We can't do that in Ohio. Yeah, you can see people jogging through the cornfields and stuff like that. Spitting tobacco on the freeway at 6:30 in the morning. But surfing, wow, that was fabulous. We still have more to come here. We still have a couple of more places to go. Let's see who else is talking. Miriam still has things to say. I'm clicking the button. There we go. Haha, yes, sir. You know, the first thing that people stock up on is TP when the weather's bad. Thank you, Miriam. Okay, so now we have 61 people in the house and 34 likes. If you're new here, I have video clips every weekend. But a big reason for us going live on Saturday is to answer people's questions about moving to Mexico. Where might you want to live in Mexico? I'm not an immigration expert, but I've had 3 visas down here. I have a permanent visa. So if you're new here, we got a lot of people in the house. If you're new here, introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from. And if you have any questions that aren't coming up, ask a question or leave a comment. Maybe you live in Mexico in some place that we have never heard of. Okay, click the like button. Thank you very much, Miriam. 59 people in the house and 35 likes. Okay, so another thing that we did, William Stoneman, thank you so much for contributing to the channel. That will help us get a couple of tacos. I'm going to Guanajuato with a friend. And he told us where we could stay in Guanajuato. I have to talk over this price with my friend that I'm going with, but he suggested the Hotel de la Paz. We're going to check around. But he said it's very nice. He gave us a lot of tips on what to expect for when we get there. But thank you so much. Oh, so that $2 contributes to our travel. And if when people contribute to the channel, then we can take more trips. Thank you so much. Let's see what's going on. Is it easy to find office space? Well, sure, you can find office space. Yeah. And also, for what it's worth, I found a new source of apartment rentals. And one of the realtors that I've been referring to, one of our subscribers called her up, and she was giving her prices for like $1,500 a month, $2,000 a month. And my person is one of our subscribers that shows up here, and she was just, what happened? But I've come into contact with an apartment owner, no brokers, and this guy has very nice apartments in Playa del Sur, like $600-700 a month. So you guys can contact me directly if you would like to contact for. I would love to live in Playa del Sur. What's going on? John, good morning from Arkansas. USA, wishing I was in Mazatlan. John, happy to have you in the house. Bill, absolutely God's country, have all the beauty of Mexico. The ocean, and right in town, you see surfers. You can't get any better than that. This place is awesome. I'm going to show you something really awesome in a minute. Matthew in Medina, Ohio. Ola, homie, go Bucks. Looking at Merida, Yucatan. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Merida, they call it, but they say that it's hot and humid there all year. I've never been there. It's on the other side of Mexico. So, but I'm sure it'll be very enjoyable and affordable. What part of Mexico is Guanajuato? What? Well, let's just go back to William Stoneman's map. Let's go back to William Stoneman's map, and we'll see exactly where it is. There you go. You can see it there right in the middle. It's right in the middle, kind of Mexico. You can see it, Querétaro. You can see it there. Guanajuato. Oh, okay. Oh, you can see. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's Guanajuato right there. I figure I'm thinking maybe it's a 3-hour drive from Mexico City, Guanajuato. I've heard it's beautiful. It's very historic. And you want to watch William Stoneman's interview coming out tomorrow morning, because he says that the town is built on tunnels. It's built on tunnels, and like just lots and lots and lots and lots of tunnels. So if you're using GPS, you're in town and you're driving around, all of a sudden you're under town, and your GPS to get around, you don't have it anymore. But anyway, that's where it is. You saw it on the map. And Arkansas John just donated $9.99 to the channel. That's going to help us get around Guanajuato, because travel is pretty inexpensive. We are going to take the bus from Mazatlan. We're going to take the bus, a 6-hour ride into Guadalajara, and then we're going to get another bus that will take us to Guanajuato. That should be only a 3.5 or 4-hour bus ride. So back to back, it's about a 10-11 hour bus ride trip. Usually I would just call my pilot on my private jet and have him just start the engines up. But he's getting married this weekend, so the jet is down. So we're gonna have to take the bus. And I would fly commercial, but I'm real picky about being on an airplane with a bunch of people. I guess the bus will be the same, but whatever. Okay, let's go back and see what other video clips that we have over here this weekend. I think this is Saturday afternoon. Let's see if I can find these clips. Okay, we have 59 people in the house. We have 40 likes. Thank you for clicking that like button. Last Saturday afternoon, I'm looking for the clips now, we went to the beach. Okay, where is this? Okay. We went to the beach, and this beach is on Stone Island. I've shown you clips of Stone Island here in Mazatlan in the past, but that was with Robert and Reina Del Mar bed and breakfast, an excellent tour that leaves from Ajijic. They put you in a van, take you all the way to Mazatlan. It's like a 6-hour van ride. They put a movie in there, that whole thing. But Robert takes you to Stone Island in the middle of the week, and there are no people there. So after I did the broadcast, I forget what I did after the broadcast, then a friend of mine wanted to go to Stone Island, and it's a very enjoyable trip. For about $1, you're in El Centro pretty much. For $1, you get on a little boat, and it's maybe a 5-minute boat ride, and there's all kinds of barges. Actually, this is about a 10-minute walk from El Centro, and it leaves from a community called Playa del Sur. And in about 5 minutes for actually, I think it's only like 75 cents to take the little boat. They have life preservers. And all of a sudden, you get off the boat and you walk down this little dirt road. And I forgot to show you guys something. I'll show you in a minute. You go down this little dirt road, and all of a sudden you're at the beach. And I'm going to show you the beach here in a second, and it's going to blow your mind at how many people. It's going to blow your mind at the number of people that were at this beach on a Saturday afternoon. And I said, hey, I forgot to show you something. Which camera am I doing? I'm doing that camera. Okay. And, okay. Here is what I forgot to show you. Okay. So, okay. So we're at the Lighthouse, and this isn't what I want to show you. We're at the Lighthouse. I'm thinking it took a half an hour to get up here. It may have taken 45 minutes because I had to stop maybe at least 3 times and take a break. Okay. So you've seen that. It's a beautiful view. If you can, it's almost walking the direction of an elevator. It's a tough walk, but we're on the way down. We're on the way down from the Lighthouse, and this is what we see. What you're about to see now, we saw 4 of these guys in different places as we walked down the hill. Here you go. This is what we saw. Yeah, yippee, yay, ki-yo. This is what we saw. There was a whole family of these guys, raccoons, as we walked down the hill. I've been in Mexico for 18 years, all over the West Coast and in Centro. But these 4 raccoons, and they're right along the walkway. And they let people just walk up to them. You can give them snacks and that whole thing. And all the people nobody messed with them. Everybody was super respectful to see them. And they were, wow, it was like a blessing. And the little kids just loved looking at them. That was very cool. Nature. Mexicans love and enjoy nature. And now I'm going to show you some Mexicans enjoying nature. But before I do that, I'm going to come over here to comments. John Ketchum in Arkansas, how are medical emergencies handled without 911? Okay, now that is an excellent question. I need to put up a video. There's a guy, John, there's a guy here. He sent me a video, and he works at the Marina Medical Center. And he has a device. You give him all your information. You give, they get like your blood type, or he'll hook you up with doctors, and the doctors can, get you all into the hospital system. Then they give you this little necklace, and when the emergency people come, they can scan the little necklace. It communicates with the hospital. It has your hospital information on it. They can take you right to the hospital. But, pretty much the emergencies down here are handled through Red Cross. You call Red Cross, they come pick you up. I've heard it costs like $150 for them to pick you up. But you can tell them, I'll pay you later, and they'll take you. But as far as I know, you call the Red Cross, you need to let them know what hospital to take you to. And the Red Cross, they have this piece of paper they can give you, and this specific kind of cup. And on this piece of paper, you have your name, your blood type, what hospital to take you to, all that kind of stuff. And then you put it in this Red Cross cup, and you put the Red Cross cup in your refrigerator. So if the Red Cross comes to your house, the first thing they do is they open your refrigerator and they look for the special Red Cross cup, because that's going to give them all the information that they need, your doctor's name, the hospital name, your blood type, and all of that. So I'll have to put that video up very shortly. Maytomi, good morning from Los Angeles. When you first received notices about echoes, I could hear you fine and no echoes. It just sounded like you were in a large chamber, but not as small as a booth. Well, thank you very much for that information. Nobody told me that. Thank you. Let's see what's going on over here. The Year by Lisa. New subscriber. Love your channel. Planning move from Minnesota to Mazatlan or Playa. Is it realistic to find fixer-upper in Mazatlan for $50,000 US? Okay, here's what you do, Lisa. I'm going to say yes. Let me do something here. What am I doing? Here we go. Here. Okay, Lisa, here's what you do. I'm looking for something on my computer. It's right. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Go here. Go to buildthegeek.org and click the FAQs button. Buildthegeek.org. Go to FAQs, and under FAQs, I list a few real estate people. One of the newest people that I'm listing now, her name is Liz. It's like Liz Blankart, something like that. She's a Mexican national. She's bilingual. If you go to buildthegeek.org FAQs, you'll see her name. I believe her email is there. Her phone number is there. I did an interview with Terry Callan, one of my friends. She lives 3 blocks away from me. She lives a block away from Miriam. Terry Cowan lives 2-3 blocks away from that girl. But anyway, Liz is one of the best real estate agents in Mazatlan. And Terry Cowan, who was a realtor in Colorado, her parents were realtors. And so Liz showed Terry all around Mazatlan. And she showed Terry hellholes, nice places. And Terry bought 3 properties from Liz. So contact Liz. She speaks English. You can tell her just what you're looking for, the area you want it to be in. But I would say that is very feasible because Terry has told me she has seen properties that were like $50,000-$60,000. They needed a lot of work. She didn't want to deal with it. So I hope that answers your question. Planning on purchasing a condo to live in and fixer upper house as a rental property. Sounds like a good plan. Okay, here we go. Michelle Forsman. Okay, we got 59 people in the house and 41 likes. Lisa, I live in Fargo, North Dakota, moving in July to Mazatlan. Well, okay, and you guys can chat back and forth to one another. Louise, we do have 9/11. It might also in English in Mazatlan. Ambulance rides are mostly through Red Cross, and at least where I live, those are free. Yeah, Red Cross is different from and hey, I'm no medical expert, but I've heard some places are going to charge you like $150. Other places it's free. I have been in Red Cross one time. Like I fell down and broke my head open. Went into Red Cross. They put stitches in the middle of the night. Did the whole deal. I said, "Well, how much do I owe you?" And they said, nothing. I mean, they took me in, looked at my head, they gave me stitches, and I walked out. I said, "Well, how much is that?" And they said nothing. But anyway, so that's all I have to say. Oh, thank you so much, Lakaya Britton, with your donation. With your donation and with all the donations we've taken in today, I believe that's enough funding to get us from Mazatlan to Guadalajara, at least me anyway. The friend that I'm going with is younger, so that person doesn't have a senior citizens discount card, but I do. Ha ha ha. But thank you so much for contributing to the channel. And we're trying to grow the channel, do better videos, travel more. And let's see here. Speaking of travel, okay, and thank you so much for asking questions. Hi, Michelle. Exciting for you. I'm in Blaine. We should connect. And for those of you that would like to connect to one another from the broadcast, let me go over here and click this button. If you email me at bill.dallas.lewis10@gmail.com. So you people that want to talk to each other, email me, then I'll have your email address and say, hey, it's okay for this person to email me. Give them my email address. And then I'll email them with your email address and everybody will be good. So email me directly at bill.dallas.lewis10@gmail.com. That email address is also at the bottom of buildthegeek.org. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm back. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, so now before we went back to Mr. Raccoon, you've got to take a peek at this. We had just taken the boat from Stone Island. Okay, here we go. We had just gone down the little road from Stone Island. We've been walking down this little path. I'm not going to show the whole thing again. I don't want people to get really bored and, run away. But, okay, so here we go. This is Saturday afternoon. If I'm not mistaken, it's around 4:00 or 4:30. And before I show this clip, you have to realize Many Mexicans work Monday through Saturday, and like Monday through Friday, they work like 10 hours a day, most people. Even construction workers work from 8 to 6 with a 1 hour break in there somewhere. And then on Saturdays, they get off early. They get off like at 1 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So for me, there are Saturday afternoon and all day Sunday are places I don't go anywhere, because that's when Mexicans are off work. Okay. And there's just a lot of people. So here we go. Let's go to the Stone Island Beach. Here you go. Here you go. Check this out. I mean, if you look on the left-hand side, this is like 4:30, and there's like, I'm going to say 10 to 15 restaurants all the way down the beach. This is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. People eating food at the restaurants, cooking out themselves. A lot of people drinking a lot of beer, a lot of kids out here. No problems. There are no police here. No police. No police. No problems. And everybody was happy. Everybody's just extremely happy. And I must say, I've been in Mazatlan for 8 months now, around that much. And I actually got in the ocean and swam around with my new friend. And the water was just a little bit under body temperature, but it was cool. It was great. And okay, so we're in this restaurant. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, we got people still contributing to the channel. Stony Star God 9.99, Ola Bill, Lakaya Britain, and I moving down from LA soon. Oh, you all are a couple? Right on. Well, come on down. Get out of LA. Starting in Baja, then going from there. I've never been to Baja. That's Los Cabos. I want to go, but first of all, let me say very sincerely, Stony Star God and Lakaya Britain, thank you so much for contributing to the channel. That's how we take trips. That's how we buy equipment and tennis shoes, pay for internet and all that kind of stuff. And it's great when couples come down here. Now, let me say this. I have to backtrack just a little bit here. Let's go over here. Come over here. I gotta show you something. Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm going to show you this again. Here we go. There's Sheila and Ruby. Rudy is on the left. Sheila is on the right. And they emailed me. They wanted to go out to lunch. This is at 4:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday. Look at how happy she is. Now the challenge in that relationship, she is 66. He is 72. They were living in Las Vegas. Sheila was ready to come down. She'd been watching my videos. She was ready to move. She was ready to move to Mazatlan. Rudy didn't want to come. He didn't want to come. He said, I'm not going. And Sheila told him, watch Bill's videos. Just watch the videos. So he started watching my videos. He started liking what he was seeing. And the videos got into his blood. And let's run that clip again. Rudy is a happy, look at him smiling. That's a for real smile. He's not making that up. Yet Rudy is happy. And yeah, if you can, and look at Sheila, they're both happy. They're exploring Mexico, having a look at her. Look at her. There's not even any music playing in that bar. Okay. that's funny. But yeah, so if you can come down here, as a couple, wow, that's really cool. If you're married, okay, you're married. Okay, that's cool. But if you're hooked up with somebody and both of you all can come down here, it's nice to have somebody to talk to, especially if you don't speak any Spanish. Okay, so we're at the beach. I just have a couple of more clips. Then I'm going to get everybody out of here. We got 60 people in the house, 43 likes, and we got some people contributing to the panel. Thank everyone very much just for showing up. And I'm sorry about the technical difficulty, but okay, I'm just going to run this clip just for a second. But we're on the beach. We're at a restaurant, and this restaurant that we walked. After we got off the boat, we walked as far as we could. We walked past about 11 restaurants to where there weren't too many people. And we found a restaurant on the beach. We're sitting about 20 feet from the beach in these lounge chairs. We got an umbrella. It's connected to the restaurant. In the restaurant, under a thatch roof, there's like 400 people in there, and the service was excellent. I don't see how these waiters even knew that we were out there, but we had beverages, and we had this excellent, I guess you would call it a lunch. They serve it as a dinner. This was the fish of the day. I don't know what kind of fish it was, but it was excellent. And it's in some kind of cream sauce. And we split it. I tell you what, you come down here with a friend, with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, with your spouse. Me and my friend, we have been splitting meals. But this fish was delicious. It was smooth in a cream sauce with hot tortillas. I think it came with something else. But what did it come with? I forget. But it was delicious. And then when it was time to leave, here's what really shocked me. We decided it was time to go. It was before the sun was going down. So I instead of waiting for the waiter, now waiting for your check in Mexico when you go to a restaurant is a totally different story, because they won't bring you the bill. I guess it's kind of rude to give you the bill. You know, they want you to ask for the bill. You can sit around there for a half an hour after you're done eating, and nobody's going to ask you. Nobody's going to give you the bill like it's that. I mean, in the United States, you go to a restaurant, they want you to eat and get out so the table is free. It's not like that in Mexico. So anyway, we're getting ready to leave. I want the bill. So I go to find the waiter. I say, hey, I'm ready to pay. So, I mean, there's 400 people in this restaurant, beach, 400 people, kids, families, everybody. And the guy's real friendly. I forget his name. Okay. So I get the guy, and he starts walking towards the cash register. And then he walks around, and there's this big screen computer monitor on this pole. And he takes his hand and he starts hitting this button and that button. And it was, when I waited, somebody's calling me on the phone. Doesn't everybody on the planet know that I'm live right now? I'm not answering the phone. Who's this crazy? Okay. So when I was a waiter, we used this system called the squirrel system, and you hit buttons, but it was all of those 400 people were in a computerized system. And he pulled up my bill. I saw exactly what I had ordered and all that stuff. It was fabulous. You guys just don't know. You don't know how sophisticated, business-wise, technology-wise, Mexico is. Okay, I only have one more place to go with you guys today as far as clips. Let's see. Okay, Ray Garcia, what's up, Ray? Going on my third Mex trip to Acapulco in June. I love Cancun. I've been to Cancun. I've never been to Acapulco. Ray, you'll have to clue us in on how that goes. I'd like to hear about the Cancun trip also. Okay, we have one more place to go. Then we're going to shut this ride down. I'm getting confused about what monitors to look at. Jack Webb. Jack, where are you at? You in Hazard today, or are you in Lexington? I know you're somewhere in Kentucky, maybe. Jack Webb, I learned getting your restaurant bill the hard way in Mexico. You must ask for your bill. You do, or you're going to be there all day. In the U.S., they give you your bill and you want to leave. That's funny. You get your bill and you want to leave. Yeah. That now you, I just unplugged something that I didn't want to unplug. Okay, let's turn Jack off. Let's go back to Brian. Let's go back to pretty boy Brian Maiden. Well, another great Saturday morning, Bill. Hope you have a fantastic weekend and all in the house. Brian, I hope you are well, and we'll see you next week. Also, next week, we will be in Guanajuato. Next week, me and my friend will be in Guanajuato at this time. I want to broadcast. I'm pretty sure I'm going to broadcast, but I'll be broadcasting from my laptop from a hotel room. I don't know how that's going to go, but all systems are on. Let me go back to this one more video clip that I have. Let's see. We're going to one more beach and one more sundown. One more beach, one more sundown. Where are you? Oh, come on now. I'm looking for a clip. I know I put it here. Hold on. Sorry. Rudy. Where are you? Surfers. Here we go. Okay, now this is two clips. This is in El Centro also, but I think this is Saturday afternoon. I think this is Saturday afternoon after we left the beach. After we went back, took a shower, let's go watch sun go down somewhere. So we went here. There you go. And I sped this up, as you can see. This is right at the end, at the south end, the very end of the Malecon in El Centro. And we just sat here for a couple of hours watching the sun go down. But this is, we are in the middle of, we're in the middle of Mazatlan. On the left-hand side of that wall is the city. That's how wonderful Mazatlan is. That's how wonderful Mazatlan is. And looking in the other direction, here is the sun going down. This is a 48-second clip. We become sundown freaks, and we see them from all over town. My My new friend is a sundown freak. This person loves to see sundown. She says it gives her like a spiritual experience. We only have like 21 more seconds left in this clip. Now we have 10 seconds. The sun's going to go down in about 7 seconds. There we go. The day has ended. That's how we live down here in Mazatlan. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Wow, it is 27 minutes after the hour. Here we go. I'm in both today, Lexington and Hazard. I want to thank everyone for joining us this week from all over the country. Again, if you go to buildgeek.org and click on FAQs, my email address is there if you would like to contribute to the channel. And you're watching the rebroadcast, down in the description, you can click a link that will take you to pay, and you can use donation link, and you can use PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. We do this every Saturday. I think we're going to do it next Saturday. I'm a little hesitant because I'm going to be in a hotel. I've never broadcast from a hotel before, but that's about it. Be sure to watch William Stoneman's video. It's a 30-minute video, lots of information that will broadcast tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. my time. That's Mountain Time, United States. What else is going on? I believe we'll put up Michael's interview on Thursday of this week. And that's about it. That's about it. We had a lot of people joining us. Please email me with any questions. And if you haven't done so thus far, click the subscribe button. If you like being with us, we try to get around. We're still doing a lot of stuff in Mazatlan. But if you like the video, the broadcast, click that subscribe button. So you guys, here we go. Love you all. Love you all to the back of the moon and back again. I'm Bill the Geek, and this is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. Love you all. See you next week. Adios, amigos. Hasta luego. Que te vaya bien.